Hello and welcome to the 11 new podcasts of the UFLS channels. My name is Nguyễn Thị Thanh Thanh, lecturers of English faculty, staying with you throughout the programs. Here's are the highlights of the 11 news podcasts for quarter 3 of 2023. 9 undergraduate training programs of UFLS-UD meet educational quality standards. Conference to review tasks of 2022-2023 academic years and deploy plans for 2023-2024 academic year. Graduation degree awarding ceremony for undergraduate and postgraduate students round 1 of 2023. Welcoming freshmen of 2023 admissions cohort. Opening ceremony of training programs to enhance professional competence of English teachers in Đà Nẵng City. Language training programs for police officers of the municipal police departments of Đà Nẵng. Training program for enhancing pedagogical skills for English teachers and improving content and language integrated learning methodologies for teachers of other subjects of Đắk Lắk province. Closing and certificate awarding ceremony for Russian's language training course. Training program for enhancing pedagogical skills for English teachers and improving content and language integrated learning methodologies for teachers of other subjects of Phú Yên province. UFLS-UD had recently added 9 undergraduate training programs which have successfully met the national quality standards as accredited by the Center for Education Accreditations of Hanoi National University. During this event, Associate Professor Dr. Nguyễn Văn Long, the Vice Rectors of the universities, underscored the importance of maintaining high educational standards in the pursuit of UFLS-UD's sustainable development. He also expressed a steadfast commitment to enhancing the qualities of education based on the insights and recommendations from the experts. On August 12, 2023, UFLS-UD convenes a conference to review the accomplishments of the 2022-2023 academic years and to deploy the plans for the forthcoming 2023-2024 academic year. Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, the rectors of the universities, underlined the university's commitment to building on the successes, addressing any limitations, and setting new objectives for the 2023-2024 academic year. On July 22nd and 23rd, 2023, UFLS-UD marked on significant occasions with its graduation degrees awarding ceremonies for the undergraduate and postgraduate students for the first batch of the year 2023. The event was attended by more than 1,000 fresh graduates and postgraduates. In recognition of academic excellence, the university leaders presented commendation certificates from the presidents of the universities of Đà Nẵng to the students who have achieved the prestigious title of valedictorian. Additionally, commendation certificates from the UFLS rector was bestowed upon 27 students who had excelled in their respective spaces of study. The ceremony celebrated the conferral of 13 new master degrees and 772 new bachelor's degrees with 478 graduates graduating with honors. On the morning of September 7, 2023, the UFLS-UD's campus came alive with a more festive and bustling atmosphere than usual. These transformations were attributed to the arrival of thousands of new full-time undergraduate students for the 2023 cohort who gathered to complete the enrollment procedures. Following the enrollment procedures spanning from September 11 to September 23, 2023, these new students participated in the Freshman's Orientation Week to acquire the knowledge and skills essential for their new academic journey. On August 7, 2023, UFLS-UD, in collaboration with the Departments of Education and Training of Da Nang City, organized the inauguration ceremonies of a training programs aimed at enhancing the professional competence of English teachers in the city. This program gathered 128 teachers comprising 32 elementary school teachers, 64 secondary school teachers, and 32 high school teachers. Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, the rector of the university, pleaded that this program would empower the teachers to improve their pedagogical skills with a focus on English teaching methods. This, in turn, would enable them to meet the requirements set forth by the 2018 General Education curriculums for the English subject. On August 7, 2023, UFLS-UD, in collaboration with the Municipal Police Departments of Da Nang, held the closing ceremonies for a language training program tailored for police officers. This program saw the successful completion of nearly 400 police officers who had completed the course launched in September 2020. The rectors of the university, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, joined the leaders of municipal police departments of Da Nang in extending their congratulations and presenting certificates of completion to these police officers. Also at the event, the opening ceremony was held for a new language training program for 300 police officers distributed across 10 classes. On August 7, 2023, in cooperation with the Departments of Education and Training at Đắk Lắk Province, UFLS-UD solemnly organized the opening ceremony for a training program which aims to enhance pedagogical skills for English teachers and improve the contents and language-integrated learning methodologies for subject teachers. These training programs consisted of 9 classes dedicated to pedagogical skills enhancement, with 250 participants being English teachers at various levels, and 1 close class with 28 participants being subject teachers. Throughout the trainings, these teachers gained valuable insights into various language teaching methodologies. On the afternoon of July 19, 2023, UFLS-UD, in collaboration with the Technical Assurance Centers of Navy Region 3, conducted the closing and certificate awarding ceremony for the A2 level Russian language training course designed for naval officers. Associate Professor Dr. Nguyễn Văn Long, the Vice Rectors of the universities, commended the cooperation and efforts of the naval officers and encouraged them to maintain their commitment to self-study and actively pursue further enhancements in their language proficiency. On July 10, 2023, UFLS-UD, in cooperation with the Department of Education and Training of Phú Yên Province, organized the opening ceremonies for a training program which aims to enhance pedagogical skills for English teachers and improving the contents and language-integrated learning methodology for subject teachers. These training programs included 6 classes designed for pedagogical skills enhancement, with 170 participants being English teachers of various educational levels, and 1 CLIO class with 28 participants, all of whom are subject teachers. During the trainings, these teachers acquired knowledge about diverse language teaching methodologies. On September 28, 2023, in Kuala Lumpur, the UFLS-UD delegations received the hosting flags for the CAIR 2024 conference. The 24th Annual International Conference of the Southeast Asian Associations for Institutional Research will be held at the UFLS-UD with the theme Innovative and Sustainable Education in the Digital Age from November 5 to November 7, 2024. From the 16th and 17th of September 2023, UFLS-UD organized the Japanese Cultural Festivals to celebrate 50 years of diplomatic relations between Vietnam and Japan and 20 years of the establishment of Japanese language educational programs at the university. The festival is a collaborative effort between UFLS-UD, the Japan's business associations, and the consulate Generals of Japan in Đà Nẵng. Associate Professor Dr. Nguyễn Văn Long, Vice Rector of the university, expressed his aspirations that the festival would foster a deeper appreciation for Japan's culture and its people among the students, thereby strengthening the friendly relations between the people of Vietnam and Japan. On September the 15th, 2023, a delegation from Ibaraki University, Japan, led by Ms. Aike Dayoko, directors of the Center for Global Education, paid a working visit to the UFLS-UD. Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, rector of the university, chairs the meeting. At the meetings, Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc extended his warm welcome to the delegations and expressed his expectations that the visit would serve as a premise for cooperation between the two universities. On September the 11th, 2023, within the framework of the second Vietnam-Thailand Friendship Festival in Đà Nẵng, a delegation of the Vietnam-Thailand and Thailand-Vietnam Friendship Associations visited UFLS-UD. During the meeting, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc expressed his hope that the delegations of the Vietnam-Thailand and Thailand-Vietnam Friendship Associations would act as a bridge connecting UFLS-UD with Thai universities. These connections would promote various exchange activities involving lecturers, students, and researchers, thus creating more opportunities for language and cultural exchange and tightening the friendships between Vietnam and Thailand. On August 30th, 2023, Dr. Huỳnh Ngọc Mai Kha, Vice Rector of UFLS-UD, along with representatives from the faculties of Korean Language and Culture, Departments of Research and International Cooperation, Departments of Academic Affairs, warmly welcomed and engaged in discussions with the delegations of International Graduate Schools of English. Mr. Gu Bong Se, head of the Departments of Korean, Vietnamese Translations and Interpretation, led the delegations. During the meetings, representatives from both institutions engaged with a fruitful exchange of ideas, discussions, and clarifications of key aspects related to the development of a joint graduate training programs in Korean translations and interpretations between the two universities. On August 9, 2023, mayors of Mitsubishi cities, Japan, Mr. Inada Ryo, led a delegation to visit UFLS-UD. During the meeting, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, rector of the university, expressed his hope that Mayor Inada would serve as a catalyst for cooperation between UFLS-UD and Japanese universities. This collaboration aims to enhance academic exchange and develop joint training programs. On the morning of September 29, 2023, the cooperation's agreement signing ceremonies took place between Aeon Vietnam's Companies Limited and UFLS-UD. In his speech at the signing ceremony, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, rector of the university, thanks Aeon Vietnam's Company Limited for their company, emphasizing the importance of this event for students, not only at the UFLS-UD, but also for educational institutions in the region. Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc further articulated his hope for the sustainable growth of this partnership, which he believed would yield significant benefits for learners and academic communities alike. On August 7, 2023, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, rector of UFLS-UD, welcomed and worked with Mr. Arakawa Kent, director of Matsuya Group, Japan. During these meetings, the rector engaged in a productive discussions with Mr. Arakawa Kent about the implementations of the previously mentioned cooperative activities. They also explored the possibility of signing a memorandum of cooperation to launch cooperative activities in the upcoming time. On July 14, 2023, Associate Professor Dr. Trần Hữu Phúc, Rectors of UFLS-UD, and Mr. Hirokazu Gojishi, Chairman of Deer's Brand Holdings Companies and Planet Work Companies, Japan, co-chairs the meetings and signs the Memorandum of Understanding between the universities and the enterprises. The purpose of these MOUs is to collaborate in the development of professional programs for students at the faculties of Japanese language and culture, create internships opportunities, and hire graduates to work in Japan. On July 13, 2023, a delegation of Japanese enterprises and educational institutions led by Mr. Mori Hayato visited and established a collaboration with the Universities of Foreign Language Studies, University of Đà Nẵng. At the meetings, Vice Rectors Huỳnh Ngọc Mai Kha proposed a number of areas of cooperation with the Japanese delegations, expressing the university's desires for continuous engagement with Japanese enterprises and educational institutions in supporting students' internships, visiting for practice, and training professional skills. This collaboration aims to ensure that students are well prepared in terms of knowledge and competence, enhancing them to successfully enter global labor market after graduation. On the morning of September 21, 2023, UFLS-UD successfully hosted the Blood Donation Day with the message, "Connecting Hearts, Connecting Lives." This marked the second voluntary blood donation programs organized by the youth unions and student associations of the universities. This event attracted a large participation of students, staff, and lecturers of the university, with over 550 volunteers registering to donate blood and 287 units of blood being collected. The event showcases the spirits of solidarity and compassion among the university's youth union members as they contribute to the betterment of the community. From September 11 to 17, 2023, the fresh students of the 2023 cohort of the UFLS-UDs participated in the Freshmen's Orientation Week of the 2023-2024 school year. This is an annual activity of the universities to effectively address the goals of political education and student affairs for the 2023-2024 school year. On August 30, 2023, the Students' Associations of UFLS-UDs organized the 8th Congress for the 2023-2026 term. The Congress reviews the achievements and sets future goals for the association's work and the student activities in the upcoming period. The Rector believes that in the 2023-2026 terms, the university's student associations would maintain its positions as a pioneer in the youth movement of the University of Đà Nẵng, while also fostering positive changes, achieving even greater results and accomplishments. In the enthusiastic ambience where the youth unions members across the country ardently participated in volunteers and community service programs, the UFLS-UD's youth proudly implemented the 2023 Summer Volunteers Campaign, spreading the passions of young individuals in blue shirts. The 2023 Green Summer Volunteers Campaign 2023 took place from the July 1st to July 31st, 2023 in Đà Nẵng City and Ngoại Province, with the participation of more than 100 volunteers who engaged in many practical and meaningful activities to benefit the community. On the evening of September 23, 2023, the trade unions of UFLS-UD organized a memorable evening celebrating the Mid-Autumn Festival with 300 children, the sons and daughters of the university's employees. This event is not merely an annual tradition of the university's trade union. It is also an occasion eagerly awaited not only by children but also by the parents who serve as university staff. On the morning of September the 11th, 2023, UFLS-UD held a gathering to honor the children of its employees who gained admissions to the full-time undergraduate programs in 2023. Dr. Huỳnh Ngọc Mai Kha, Vice Rector of the university, congratulated the freshmen on their achievements, encouraged them to maintain their dedication to their studies. Ms. Phạm Thị Thu Hương, chairwoman of the University Trade Union, also applauded the students' accomplishments and urged them to continue their hard work in their future endeavors. On July the 3rd, 2023, the UFLS-UD's councils, in its 2020-2025 terms, convened its 8 meetings to implement the resolutions adopted in the previous 7th meeting. Dr. Đào Thị Thanh Phượng, the chairman of the council, expressed her appreciations for the responsible and enthusiastic contributions made by the council members. She also outlined a set of critical tasks to be undertaken in the near future. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you again.